Hey, Mr.Weeks here again. Today we're going to talk about classifying quadrilaterals. So let's break it down. Quadrilateral. The word quad means what? It means four. And the word lateral means side. So a quadrilateral is simply a four-sided figure. Right? Plain and simple. Easiest definition. Quadrilateral, any four-sided figure. Alright, let's take a look at a couple of them. So, keep in mind, all of these shapes that we're going to go over are quadrilaterals in their own right. So, a square. Everybody knows what a square is. Alright? All sides are congruent. Congruent means the same. And all angles are 90 degrees. So, just mark those off. Sides and angles. Pretty straightforward stuff. Rectangle. Opposite sides are congruent, and all angles are 90. So, here's my angles, all 90 degrees, and my opposite sides, sides that are across from each other, are congruent. Easy enough? Let's keep going. Rhombus. Here's one that people might not always remember, but it's pretty easy. Alright, when we talk about rhombus, we're talking about a figure where all sides are congruent, just like the square. The only difference is the rhombus looks like someone kind of pushed the square over a little bit. So, sides are congruent, and opposite angles are congruent. So angles that are diagonal from each other are the ones that are the same. Alright, next one. Let's take a look. Whoa! Alright, parallelogram. Here we go. This one's got a lot going on, so let's try to keep it straightforward. Opposite sides are parallel. So we use arrows to denote parallel. So my opposite sides are parallel, and they are congruent. I'm using my red hash marks to denote that they are congruent. And then it says opposite angles are also congruent, just like in the rhombus. That's my parallelogram. Alright, trapezoid. Trapezoid, very simple. Quadrilateral with one pair of parallel sides. And we usually refer to them as the bases. That's the only qualification for a trapezoid. Has one pair of parallel sides. Now, an isosceles trapezoid is a little bit different. Right? You still have one pair of parallel sides, because that's what makes it a trapezoid. And the word isosceles means the two sides. Think of it as a triangle with its head cut off. Right? The two sides have to be congruent. And so, if that's the case, then we have the isosceles trapezoid. And last but not least, we have our kite. Right? Some people like to got a little string down here, blah, blah, blah. Alright, when we talk about a kite, we're talking about two sets of adjacent sides are congruent. So in a kite, when we talk about adjacent sides, we're talking about sides that are next to each other. So my blue hash marks are next to each other. And then my red hash marks, those two sides are also next to each other from my red point. So in this one we have two sides that are adjacent, that are congruent. So that pretty much does it as far as classifying quadrilaterals. If you have any questions, check the notes, talk to a friend, and as always, if you still don't get it, come see me. But these are definitely going to help you. So use them well.